What's your favorite sports movie?
My favorite sports movie?
Yeah.
Invincible. Mark Wahlberg, that's really good.
Mark Wahlberg's a sloppy fuck, but not me.
We Are Something.
We Are Marshall.
We Are Marshall, that's a good movie.
We Are Titans. Is that a real movie? Is
That's
that what the movie's called?
I don't
Remember the Titans.
Remember
Yeah.
the Titans, yeah.
Gridiron Gang.
They love
Gridiron
showing,
Gang's really good too.
Remember the Titans at Christian school.
We played Rudy at my school, and then for the next week, every kid would just start chanting Rudy, Rudy.
I've seen the beginning.
And I never
of Rudy.
once joined in. I just want to say.
I've seen the beginning of Rudy like 5 times. I've never seen the movie. Doesn't he die or something?
Oh, he didn't die. He's still alive today.
Doesn't his friend die?
I want to watch Rocky.
The first Rocky is really good. He had to sell his dog to like eat because like he just couldn't get food.
He ate his dog?
He didn't eat his dog. He paid the guy $30,000 for his dog back.
That's good.
I don't know if that's true, but that's a story I heard about it.
I
think it's on Netflix.
Once he punches him, he falls down and he goes. You know?
The thing I know about it is he punches meat and he runs upstairs. That's all,
he
literally
eats
the
eggs,
only thing.
and he says, "Adrian,
and there's
come
a
on."
character named Adrian, which I just found
Come
out
on,
is
you
his
bitch.
girlfriend
He says
recently. I thought it was like his friend.
He gets drunk, he beats up Adrian.
How are you 23 years old and never seen Rocky?
I don't know. When
seen
I
it
was
as
in
a
high
baby.
school, people would shame me. They'd be like, "You call yourself a film buff," which also I never did in high school. I just liked movies, and people would call me a film buff for it.
You call yourself the next Martin Scorsese, but you haven't seen Rosebud.
You haven't seen Rosebud, the feature film.
I don't even know if that's a movie.
You're thinking of Citizen Kane?
Is that Rosebud?
I mean, that's the famous line from Citizen Kane.
He said Rosebud. And shoots some guy.
No, he dies, and he goes, "Rosebud."
Rosebud.
And then he dies.
I think he's like at a drive-thru. And he's like, picks up his food. And he pulls a gun. He says Rosebud. And shoots the cashier.
Rosebud.
He's like some hick.
The fuck is Citizen Kane?
It's like some movie from the 30s.
It used to be the
What's it
number one
about?
rated movie on Rotten Tomatoes, but then a bad review was
It
surfaced.
resurfaced, and now Paddington 2 is the highest rated film.
That's facts.
Citizen Kane is about him going to a drive-thru and not
He says Rosebud. He shoots some guy.
No, it's about like some like media mogul newspaper guy who dies, and then he says Rosebud, and everyone's like, "What is it? What did he mean by that?" It was his last word before he shot that poor employee.
It's like the most like famous movie of all time, just like most critically acclaimed movie of all time. And I finally watch it. It's just some hick going through a truck and not paying for his food. Like Rosebud.
It's just you basically just watch Falling Down or whatever that movie is.
I don't even know what that is.
You know what that the one with Michael Douglas where he like
That's what I was thinking of when you said that. I was literally thinking of that movie. I just pictured Michael Douglas with the buzz cut and the machine gun. I was just like, that's all I can think of.
You don't know that movie?
I don't know that movie.
He just like goes crazy, starts killing people or something. I don't know. That's the scene in the movie. This is like the only scene for that movie I know. I haven't seen it. But where he's like at the fast food place and he's like, "I want breakfast," and they're like, "Sir, we don't serve breakfast anymore. It's 10:30," and he's like aiming a gun at them. Yeah, basically. And he's like, "I want breakfast. Give me breakfast."
Bang, bang, bang.
Isn't that true, Ryan?
That's how I remember it. I've never seen it, but it sounds about right.
Oh, okay.
I just know that I've seen like what you've seen, like that one scene.
Yeah, the fast food scene.
Yeah, that's the only scene I can think of. Because I just know there's a scene where you just pull out the gun and I'm just like, oh, it's Michael Douglas.
I just want to say, someone should animate whatever that guy's name
Iconic
is. George
bit.
Orwell? George Orson?
No, Orson Welles. I was like, George Orwell's not right. What's his name?
Draw him.
That's the guy who wrote 1984.
Yeah.
Draw George Orwell shooting someone else like a rose.
Do animation of George Orson driving through a drive-thru with like a big like dip-filled lip. And he says Rosebud and shoots them like McDonald's
And then he
employees.
spits the dip in their face.
Yeah.
Their dead face.
And then put Citizen Kane or something. And do Citizen Kane credits.
Citizen Crane.
Citizen Crane. Citizen Crane, that's what he said. I'm like Citizen Crane.
I may not know much, but I'm like Citizen
I
Crane.
don't know, I'm a simple man.
I just want my cheeseburger.
Oh, I want my. Then it's him like on cops getting arrested. So I just want a cheeseburger. He's breaking down.
Right, what's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie?
Yeah. Probably like Punisher.
I used to love that Punisher movie.
I've never seen
the one with
Punisher.
Thomas Jane. I used to love that one. I've never seen the one that came out like a few years after, but
Yeah.
I used to say The Matrix, but The Matrix is no longer my favorite movie. Actually don't know.
Could be.
Kyle, you got an answer? You gonna say
For my favorite movie?
Bad Blood. What's
Favorite
that movie
movie's
called?
Bad Blood.
There Will Be Blood.
There Will Be Blood. Might be my favorite movie, but honestly, I've only seen it once. But I really liked it.
I've never seen that movie.
Swiss Army Man.
Swiss Army Man could very well be my favorite.
That's a good movie.
And
Oh.
there must be a comedy besides like Austin Powers that like.
The Anchorman.
No, Anchorman.
I'll choose what women want.
No, my dad used to watch that every single day. He's like, "No, Gibson gets it.
This is what women want.
He's funny."
They want a man who will be very anti-Semitic or whatever.
Yeah, my dad thought he was watching What Women Want, but he's really just watching the leaked phone call. It's like, this is what women like, and then then my mom divorced him.
That's what she walked in and him watching that, and she's like, "This guy has to."
No, he just thought that's what women want, so he started saying racist and anti-Semitic stuff to her.
I mean, you talk about Austin Powers the most.
That's a good parody. That's a good parody film. What's a movie that I'm like, this is so dry? You know?
If I was if I was there, I'd be saying these things.
I would just be like saying, sounds great. I'd be the straight man.
I'd be like Deadpool. I'd be looking at the camera and be like, what the fuck?
Then I would get shot in the nuts and say, yeah, that's gonna hurt my nuts.
Oh yeah, my chimichangas.
Yeah, you shot my chimichangas.
That's pretty cool. Somebody animate George Orson and Deadpool interact.
It's like George Orson all fucked up and like hunchback.
That's just his name.
with like wonky eyes and dip mouth next to Deadpool. He's got a little gun. He said, Rosebud. Deadpool's just like doing little commentaries. He's just walking around Walmart looking deranged. Who's George Orson?
Is that a real person?
No.
You guys know Steven Tyler's a bit of a freak.
What do you do?
He I'm pretty sure it's Steven Tyler. I'm sorry, Mr. Tyler, if this is untrue. This is a big accusation. Yeah. He like became some
Roy Orbison, that's what I'm thinking of.
Oh, okay. George Orson, pretty much the same thing.
He became some young girl's legal guardian so he could take her across state lines and boink her.
What the fuck? So he had sex with his child, I guess?
Yeah, essentially.
That's dedication to the cause, I'll tell you what.
He's playing. He's
dedication to the nut. Most guys aren't willing to give it that much.
Yeah, that only makes Ryan respect him more.
Yeah, I was listening to Jaded on the way here. I mean,
yeah, he's jaded from all the
kids he's had.
Non-statutory rape he's had.
Yeah.
So he's like, it's just not the same. I might be jaded here, but it's just legal sex is just kind of passe.
Over.
I remember I used to watch Joe Rogan, and one time he was on the Joe Rogan Experience.
Steven Tyler?
Yeah. And I just remember I skipped to one random part. It was him talking about like how much he's changed. And just him being like, people used to know me as this. Ruffles up his hair and like puts it in his face and like does some like gross like singing face with his like tongue sticking out. But he's like, now I'm like this. And he puts his glasses back on and like combs his hair behind his ears and just makes like a normal face. It's just like,
now I'm on American Idol.
Look at me, now I'm distinguished and respectable.
American Idol judges love kids.
Is that true?
Katy Perry kissed that young boy.
Katy Perry deserves to be bad. I really despise Katy Perry.
Deserves to be bad.
There's a fucking video of Katy Perry burping after someone's audition, and I cannot find it on the internet to fucking say. Like, I saw it, I swear to God, I saw it like I saw it. This one's real. This one's real, I swear to God. And I saw it in like The Soup like years ago, and And it's a video of like someone finishes singing and Katy Perry burps. And every time I brought this up to somebody and I try to look it up, I cannot find it. It exists.
How often do you bring it up to people?
every few conversations.
It's like once or twice a year I bring it up to somebody, but I cannot find it. I looked for it.
Ryan, you're gonna go to like one of those like Mandela Effect Society places. Really, you're just like a schizophrenic.
Like, yeah, we remember Sandra Bullock's butt being zoomed in on.
Yeah.
We remember
Sandra Bullock's butt. Katy Perry burping is so disrespectful.
I swear to God, it's real.
I totally believe that she did that. I absolutely believe that she did that. And I also absolutely believe that she's got like a big enough PR team that they could like somehow delete all existence of that video.
Yeah.
I 100% believe that Katy Perry did that.
But there's a video. This one you can find pretty easily because she got backlash for this. But there was a young boy who came on. He was 17. He wasn't like that. You know, I'm making it sound like he's like 7. But he's like, I've never been kissed. And she was like, oh, I'm gonna come kiss you. And he's like, oh no, thank you. And then she comes over and kisses him. He doesn't like it. But then he's like some country boy. Oh damn it! He's like some country boy who like is. He's like, no, that it was okay because it didn't count.
Oh, alright, okay. That's a bummer. Yeah, Katy Perry's kind of just like the worst person, like in every way. Name something. Just name a thing. Anything.
John Stamos.
John Stamos. Yeah, I don't know. Never mind. I can't think of nothing to do with John Stamos. She made a song called Swish Swish Bish, a shitty song.
Didn't it have like a bunch of like shitty memes in it from like 80 years ago?
Probably. She's like...
They had like Backpack Kid and like that one fat guy from Vine or something.
Fat guy from Vine.
You know what I'm talking about? The kid who put spoons on his eyes.
No. This is another Mandela. We're not on the same page.
Everyone will know what I'm talking about. He goes, I'm just blocking out the haters.
No, that never happened. No, I believe that was somebody.
This challenge is gonna become me and Patrick saying things that probably didn't happen. But I was like, oh, I could see it happening.
I believe it.
We're just gaslighting Kyle.
I had a moment where
that
I
was stupid.
Recording a Mario video moment where a Mandela effect thing happened for me.
And what happened?
It was Princess Mononoke, and it's the scene where they shoot the arrow.
Oh yeah.
And I guess an arm flies off, but in my mind as a kid, it's like a person's head flying off.
You said that to me before we watched it, and I hadn't seen it in years, and I was like, that might happen.
I'm also pretty positive this is in another one of the Let's Plays.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's on record. Me talking about Princess Mononoke. I think we were playing this level even too.
Damn.
There's just something about this level that just brings out the worst in us.
This is the Alzheimer's level.
I got 3 hours of sleep. I'm tired.
Can we cut out all the Sandra Bullock stuff?
No,
that's going in.
Oh,
okay. It's going in.
Hopefully Sandra Bullock reaches out to me and she's like, I love you.
I'll put
your meet up XOXO.
I'll put your phone number at the bottom.
I would honestly
call me Sandra.
I would hop on like a bunch of steroids if I was gonna meet her. I'd be like, all right, send the juice up.
What?
Because I'd be like, I have to look my best, and I just get juice out of my mind.
I believe that.
I want to take steroids so bad.
Take synthol.
Stop telling me to take synthol. I don't.
No.
Sandy loves synthol.
I want to take steroids so badly.
Oh
shit! It's not even funny.
Yeah, I would love nothing more.
I'm getting naked.
I would love nothing more than to shrink my testicles and increase my gyno.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
I'd love nothing more than to have balls the size of bowling balls.
And you gotta take reverse steroids.
I gotta fill them with water.
You gotta synthol. Check your balls with synthol. Ladies love big balls.
There's that shitty AC/DC song.
Oh yeah. My friends would play that. I'd be like, oh my god,
I would listen
do you
to
get
it on
it?
the playground in 4th and 5th grade, and I'd be like,
songs that resonate super well with like 3rd graders.
Toddlers.
What are you trying to say about AC/DC?
AC/DC shitty poo poo.
They got big balls songs and it stink.
And then they say Dino Struck. Def Leppard.
They said Dino Stunk.
Dino Stunk.
I mean, I like Girls Got Rhythm.
How's that go?
Girls Got Rhythm, the backseat rhythm. I remember the rest of it.
TNT, Dynamite. Same song.
TNT. I'll win that fight.
Well, you can shit on all they want, but they're one of the most famous bands like ever.
You want to hear a good band? The Strokes. They got songs.
And how are they doing?
They won a Grammy.
When?
This year.
Damn.
Have they been to the United Center?
Probably.
Probably. Yeah.
Probably.
They played Lollapalooza.
Who gives a fuck? I don't play Lollapalooza.
I played Lollapalooza.
I played Lollapalooza.
I was played Lollapalooza.
Popo Condo was actually a feature of Lollapalooza not too long ago.
Oh no.
Oh no.
We were actually a band before this.
Yeah, we weren't that good, so we decided to make a channel instead.
We were really bad at that.
We were really bad.
They had us on at Lollapalooza. They was like, give us a chance. Give us one chance. And we fucked up so bad.
The crowd pantsed Kyle.
Yeah, they all pantsed me.
The security let them up on the stage.
Yeah,
It was a mass pantsing.
Let them up.
Security was like, they were throwing people on the stage to pants you.
Everyone lined up by height. The tallest got the pantsing first. The little short people pantsing at the end. The security people lifted them up. And